All right, guys. Well, it's Sunday night, and you know what that means. That's right. Sci-Fi Sideshow. Ooh, that's still a tongue twister for me. And tonight we have a great comedy. Okay, so it's not great like a Kentucky Fried Movie great, but it's good. I liked it. I found it humorous. I chuckled. It wasn't bad. I know I say that a lot. It wasn't that bad, but it's not that bad. It's from 1989. It's called Mutant on the Bounty. I've been messing that line up in practice. Mutant on the Bounty from 1989. It has three individuals, which I recognized pretty quick. The first one was Victoria Caitlin. She was in Twin Peaks, Ghoulies, and Maniac Cop. Hopefully you'll recognize her. It also has John Fleck from Waterworld, Falling Down, and Howard the Duck. Waterworld was okay, but Howard the Duck rocked. And then Kyle T. Hefner. He was in Flashdance, Angel 3, The Final Chapter, and Runaway Train. Now, Runaway Train's a pretty good classic film. I like that. It's really good. All I'm going to say is that it's a movie that takes place in space, because if I tell you too much, it'll spoil some stuff. So we're just going to say it's in space. Not like, samurais and airplanes. This one's actually in space. And before the movie starts, there's a trailer for a film starring the great Saul Rubinek. Now, if you don't know who Saul Rubinek is, maybe Poe will put a picture up here, maybe not. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. It's a little too late for that. So, it's a movie starring Saul Rubinek. Now, it's rated G, so you can show it to anybody. It's got a really long title, and I don't remember off the top of my head. But if you all know Saul Rubinek, for me, I love him. What made me really love him was in Warehouse 13. If you remember Warehouse 13, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. So sit back, enjoy the little trailer, and then enjoy Mutant on the Bounty, and we'll meet back here when it's all over. Alright guys, so that was Mutant on the Bounty. Told you it's a tongue twister. You say it 5 times fast. I can't even barely say it 1 time slow. But how did you enjoy it? I liked it. Is it the kind of movie I'd watch again? Yes, I would definitely watch this movie again. Hell, if I could find it on a DVD, I'd buy it. And to top that off, I would even invite people over to watch it. Sometimes you have those movies that you buy and you like, it's like being in a porno theater. You're hiding them in your coat. I don't want anybody to know I watched this movie. So this one I would proudly say, hey, come watch this movie. It's really good. What was one of the things? I like that one scene at the very beginning when the captain had his heart attack. And I'm looking at it, and when they panned out, they panned back in, I'm like, he's holding her ass. I thought he was dead. He's holding her ass. And, they put the oxygen oxygen mask on his face, and there was nothing attached to it. So I was snickering. I'm like, well, he's going to die. He's getting no oxygen. So I was, that made me laugh. When she was doing the autopsy and smoking, it was just the little things that I found humorous. I wasn't cracking up and rolling all over the floor like I just watched Naked Gun, but I was still laughing. I thought it was funny. I also liked the way they made him a mutant. It was all a big goof, trying to warp him aboard the ship. Didn't have the pattern, everything messed up, and he looked really bad. But that was some pretty good makeup for an old, movie from the 80s. It's probably most of the budget probably went to the makeup, but I really enjoyed the, it didn't look too bad. The guy behind the makeup did a great job, so it worked. The whole crew worked. But I really liked the scenes with the android, especially when he was malfunctioning. That guy is awesome. That guy was great. I could go on and on for hours about it. It was just the way he could hold still and be carried around. That guy's, maybe he went to mime school. I have to check on that. But other than that, everything was really good. The one thing that that bothered me was how many times that guy had to tell people he had to take a shit. First he says, well, you know what, I'm not even going to go and do it again because then I'll be guilty of it. Just, you know what I'm talking about. He said it 3 times. He didn't need to say it 3 times. 1 time was enough. So, with that being said, I hope you stick around and watch the random video. So, until next time, I really enjoyed this movie, and I hope you did too. And until next time, you guys enjoy watching B-Movie TV. And